So I'm just out at a new site we just picked up. Basically just kind of going through all the equipment out here, all the package units, getting information, going through everything, kind of fine-tooth comb. Some of our accounts we do exhausted, some of them we do, some of them we don't. This particular site we're going to be doing the maintenance on these exhaust hoods as well. So I just been kind of going through, and a lot of these have been neglected for a lot of years. I've already found one right over there, right here, that has a snapped belt. So I shut that one off till I can get another belt. And then I got over here to this one and found that it was already turned off, but there was no information in it at all about what was going on. So I basically ended up turning it on from this switch here. It energized everything. I could hear it, the motor basically grinding and growling, trying to start. So this motor is all seized up. I couldn't even spin the shaft or anything like that, just to try to see if I can get it going. Another kind of quick indication is I could tell this motor's been running extremely hot. You can see all the literature on the motor, the name data tag. It's just, you can tell it's been getting very hot. It's all discolored and kind of burned. You can kind of see it starting to peel off as well. So I can tell that the motor was getting extremely hot. So I'm gonna write it up for a motor, or possibly just replacing the whole hood, since these things are so small and easy. I mean, a lot of times you just got your screws holding them in here. The whole thing lifts off. You can bring your new power in on the new one. I mean, they're pretty quick and simple. So I'll write it up both ways. If they do decide to do the motor, I'll do a new belt as well, and a new shiv as well, because this one's pretty grooved out right here as well. But yeah, that motor is just super tight, not really wanting to turn. Like I said, it's probably just from neglect. I know a lot of these are up on the roofs and don't even get touched. So we got some new management in our office, so we're trying to get to where we're starting to do these on our maintenance agreements and stuff like that, so we're not just walking by them, because obviously they can turn into more work. So yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Another tip that I always recommend when you're pulling off these tops of these little mushroom hood exhaust fan setups is make a little mark. I usually put like a little V and match it up on the top as well, because some of these, which I'm sure some of you guys have seen, once they come off and on a few times, they start to get a little bent or warped, and they only want to go on one way. So it just makes a quick, simple little setup. And then I also usually like to write the belt size with a Sharpie somewhere inside, just so like when you pull the top, you can quickly see what the belt size is, just in case the belt snapped, or who knows, you know, maybe a previous guy took the belt with them to try to match it up, but it never made it back out or something like that. So then you at least have belt information written down on the site. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. If you like the video, give a thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe, helps me out. Like I said, pretty short, sweet. It's pretty simple diagnostic. But yeah, this is just a little mushroom hood exhaust fan. So, all right, thanks guys.